Hello, all my pretty kitties. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All my new kitties that just tuned in, you guys are in for a treat today. Make sure beforehand you go ahead and hit that bell, that subscribe button, like this video. Y'all know the girl is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so y'all going to help me out with that. Like I said, you're in for a treat. Today I'm going to be doing a review on these Rice Krispie molds that I ordered off of Amazon. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description, so make sure y'all check that out. And I am going to be making my pretty kitty Rice Krispie treats. So if you are interested, here we go. All right, my pretty kitties, y'all know how we do. Let's get started. I got everything you'll need in the description box, okay? I'm going to look out for y'all. I want y'all to succeed. But I'm just showing off a couple items that we have. Some spray oil. You see the molds. Silicone spatula. Of course, your pot. You'll need 1 stick of canna butter. So we're using some beautiful pretty kitty butter I had prepared. I'm using the mini marshmallows. You can use the bigger ones if you like, but the minis melt down way faster. And I just think that they're easier to work with and they look better in a Rice Krispie treat. Now, I was actually doing a custom order, so today we're going to be doing some cocoa Rice Krispie treats for all my chocolate lovers. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and turn my pot, turn the stove on to medium heat, my high ass. Turn the stove on to medium heat, and we're going to melt down that butter. Now, my butter, as you can see, is already pretty soft because it was sitting at room temperature. And it's going to melt down way faster, but that's up to you. So if you want to leave it out to room temperature, good. If not, it doesn't matter. We just going to melt down that butter, and then we're going to be adding our marshmallows. Now, you see me take this spray oil. I'm just spraying up the wood part of the spatula because it's not fully silicone and the marshmallows will stick. Now, I'm not using all of the marshmallows, and I'm doing this on purpose. Once we add in that Cocoa Rice Krispie cereal, we're going to be adding in the remainder of the marshmallows. So, yeah, I didn't put all of them in there. But we just going to mix this down. We're going to get that butter all incorporated into the marshmallows. I be loving that word, incorporated. That means to bring everything together. I'm going to speed this up a little bit for y'all. But we definitely do not want to walk away from the stove. Do not let your marshmallows burn. So you definitely want to consistently stir it, mix it up, stir it, mix it up, until it looks like this. And that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. You'll see I'm turning the stove down to a low heat, only because I do not want my Rice Krispie treats to chill on me. I don't want them to get room temperature and start to cool down, because then it makes it hella hard to try to mold. So right before I add the cereal in, I just turn it down to low. Now, adding the cereal, I do recommend not putting all the cereal in at one time, only because then it's going to be hella hard to work with and trying to roll it from the bottom to the top. So I go in little by little, and I just mix it in there. And trust me, it helps out a lot with getting that marshmallow all incorporated in that cereal like that. Now, remember I said we was going to add the rest of the marshmallows, because I'm trying to get that ooey gooey, because I don't like to look at a Rice Krispie treat and it don't got like no extra marshmallowy bomb ass goodness showing. You know what I'm saying? So add the rest of the marshmallows up in there and finish mixing. And don't worry, we're not really worried about them melting. I kind of wanted it to stay a little more just with the mini marshmallow shown, but my ass, I just kept mixing. So eventually these marshmallows just turned ooey gooey, but it all worked out the same, because that's the look I was going for anyways. Oh, y'all, it's time to mold. Let's go ahead and try it out. I was very excited. Now, I was using a little spray oil, but you know what I did find out? Use a little water. Not much. But when you find that the Rice Krispie treat is really sticking to your fingers or whatever utensil you're using, just dip it in a little bit of water. And I find that helps, like, way better than the spray. But, yeah, so with these molds, I found out that they are pretty deep. So at first I was kind of pity-patting with it. And then I was like, you know what? Let me get a chunk of that shit up in there. You feel me? And then I'm just going to be patting it all the way down and getting as much cereal into the molds as I can. But these molds was hella easy to work with. Man, I really like them. I did. I really like them. And it held the square shape, even though I was pressing a whole bunch of cereal in. But yeah, I do like them. Very, very easy to work with. But I'm just taking my silicone spatula in, as you can see, with my fingers. And I'm just really pressing down that cereal because I'm trying to get as much and trying to make them as thick as I can, because I don't like a thin Rice Krispie treat. Y'all, we are all molded. We are all molded. So now you want to just go ahead and leave them at room temperature, or you can place them in the refrigerator to chill. Whichever. If you're in a rush, I'll say refrigerator. But if you're not in a rush, then I would say just leave them at room temperature and let them cool down. Yes, go Amazon. I do give it a 10 out of 10. They were really easy to work with, and I had a lot of fun. I love you all, my pretty kitties, and love and light. God bless. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell.